Yo, what is up, folks? Today we're doing another tier list. Today's tier list is the best One Piece characters. Now, obviously, this list is going to be very subjective because it's the characters that I think are the best, pretty much my favorite characters. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Obviously, the best character, my favorite character, is my boy Captain Eustace Kid. Now, next tier, the top tier, basically my top 10 favorite characters outside of Kid. And we got Katakuri, of course, Roger, Blackbeard, Kaido, who's pretty much the best villain in the series. My favorite Admiral, Fujitora. We got Mihawk, Whitebeard, it goes without saying. Obviously Luffy and Zoro, and then Frankie because he's super good character, you know what I'm saying? Next tier, we got Rayleigh, we got Sengoku. I put Cavendish in the amazing tier. I actually really like his character. I actually like his type of character. That kind of how do you describe it? Like the pretty boy type of character. I like those. I think they're fun. I think they're a funny character. It's a funny character type, if you ask me. Of course, you got Garp and my boy Killer. You know, Kuzan, he's pretty cool. Pun intended. And, you know, Bo Hancock, she's pretty great too. Going to the next tier, I'm obviously not going to go through all of these. Some of the highlights of this tier, I got Bellamy in this tier. I got Bellamy, I got Jack, and I got Smoker. Now, the reason I point these three out specifically is because I think that these three are kind of, they get a lot of, they're pretty underrated. They don't get enough love, I think. I think Bellamy's, obviously when we first meet him, he's a total dirtbag. There's no reason for you to like him. But once you get to Dressrosa, like his character development, I think was a really, really cool storyline. So I actually really like that. Yeah, I think all these guys. We got a bunch of the Straw Hats here in this tier. We got I think all the Akazaya 9, or most of them at least. And Queen should have been in this one. I got King and Jack, but I didn't put Queen in this tier. I think I messed up and put him in the tier below. But anyway, moving on. Going to the next. Now, like I said, I put Queen in this tier. I maybe should have put him in a higher tier. I think I maybe should have put Buggy in a higher tier. But, because I like his shtick. I like the kind of running joke, like the running gag of him kind of failing or like succeeding like by accident. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like, man, what's that movie? Forrest Gump. It's kind of like that. If you think about it, he just has all this raging success on accident, which is really funny. I really like that kind of running bit that they do. But yeah, these are all good characters. I don't have anything against them. They're just not some of my favorite characters. Although I do really like Sentomaru. I like the sumo. I like the kind of sumo wrestler thing. But anyway, moving on. Decent tier. You know, these are really good characters, but it's just they're not around that much. Like they don't get that much screen time, more or less. I mean, for the most part, that's what that category is. Now I have Usopp in this category, which is pretty low for a Straw Hat. But I just don't like his character. I don't like the coward type of thing. I really hold against Usopp how he left the Straw Hats at Water 7. I think that was a really like cornball move. But I mean, obviously he's had great moments too, and I respect his character overall. It's just I don't like it that much. So that's basically what that tier is. Moving on. We've got, you know, average is pretty much the same as the last. We haven't really seen much of these characters. You know, they're cool. There's nothing wrong with, you know, being in the average tier. It's just their characters that didn't have them. Well, except for Moria. I mean, Moria was just fine. I mean, he had plenty of screen, maybe too much screen time for a villain of his caliber. But anyway, moving on. We don't need to talk that much about the average. Then we got the bad ones. I don't like these guys. Sanji's in this tier. I don't like his character. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like how he acts like a simp. It's pretty lame. And yeah, I'm just not a fan of Sanji at all. I mean, I get again, he's had great moments obviously with the Straw Hats. I'm just not a big fan of his. Caribou's in the bad, even though he did have some clutch moments in Wano when he was in prison with Luffy. That's why I put him from the poop tier to the bad tier. That raised him up a tier. He would have been in the poop tier if it wasn't for his clutch actions in Wano. And there is actually one person in the bad tier that I should have moved down a couple tiers, but we'll get into that in a second. And of course, poop tiers, we got all these guys that stink. We got fake Luffy, Hori Jones, who should have been, the last of him we should have seen is when Zoro beat him at the palace at like halfway through that arc. Vanderdecken's obviously a dirtbag, Conjuro's obviously a dirtbag, Spandam dirtbag. We got all the Shanks pirates because they're all snitches and rats and, you know, dirtbags again. Basically, that's all the dirtbags, the worst dirtbags in One Piece are in this tier. Now, below the poop tier, we have the glasses tier. Now, I accidentally left one glasses in the bad tier. But here's the rest of the people that are in the glasses. We have glasses, 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 and glasses. Now, glasses are glasses. Everyone in the glasses tier is nothing pretty much but a pair of glasses. If you replace them in the story with a pair of glasses, the story is pretty much the same. The glasses tier are characters that are really, their defining qualities that they are in fact pretty much just a pair of glasses. Now, that's what I got for the tier list. What do you guys think about it? Make sure to let me know in the comments. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Make sure to check out the description, check out Coffee Brand Coffee. Now 10% off if you use the link in the description. 100% organic coffee and tea, etc., etc. It'd really help me get some of this, some of that scratch, you know what I'm saying? But I thank you if you watched the video this long. Probably you didn't, so it doesn't even matter what I say now. But if you did, I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, you son of a